Hi guys, Barbara here from barbaramakescrafts.com. Welcome to my channel, or if this is your first time, not your first time, welcome back to my channel. Well, many of us have been affected by breast cancer, either personally or we know friends or family who have had breast cancer. And with October coming up, which is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I thought it would be fun to show you how to turn words into the shape of a pink ribbon. Now, this is surprisingly easy, even though it's a little bit time consuming, but I promise it is worth every minute that you put into it. So let's head on over to Design Space and we will get started. All right, so here we've got a blank canvas and I have the ribbon that I want to use uploaded. Y'all pay no attention to my hair, please. I let it dry by itself this morning and never got back to it. But anyway, so I got this particular ribbon from Canva. All right, so measuring my shadow box, I've got about 7.5 inches square of space to put the design. So, of course, we want it a little bit smaller than that. I'm going to say maybe 5.5. Let's see what happens. Okay, not too bad. Now, here's a fun trick. If you haven't seen me do this before, you have right over here under the operation where it says basic cut, just do that drop down and scroll all the way down to guide and look what happens. So it takes all that color away and it makes these lines become a guide for your design. So it doesn't print, it doesn't do anything except give you a good idea about where you want to put your design. So now what I want to do is I've got several words that I want to use. So I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna type all the words and then place them. I think that would be the easiest way. So, and I'm going to choose my font, and my favorite font these days has become But Gone. I've got it on my system. You know, you can search Cricut fonts and you can search system fonts. And system fonts also includes Cricut fonts. However, Cricut fonts aren't included on your system. In other words, they aren't downloaded onto your system. So that's just something to keep in mind. So I'm going to type in here, But Gone, hit enter, and there it pops up. Okay. All right, so I want to I'm going to type October. All right, so I'm going to take Hope, I'm going to bring it down here, and I'm just going to drag my cursor until I see that little curve there, and I'm going to put Hope right there, and I'm going to make that word a little bit smaller. To do that, I'm just going up here where it says font size, and I'm going to put in, I think 65 might be good. Let's see. The next one I want to use is spray, I think, and I'm going to go ahead and size this down to 60 just because I know that that's what it's going to need to be. So I want to put this here. And then we'll curve it. We are going to add a shape in between the words or phrases. And that shape, as you can see, is going to be a heart. We're going to duplicate this. And I'm going to duplicate, let's say, 9 times. That gives us 10 hearts. And I'm just going to rotate them and put them around between the words as needed. And I may need to duplicate some more, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. All right, it's time to send it to the printer. So I'm just going to hit that green button right there. All right, so for this project, we are going to need some kind of frame. I'm using a shadow box, and I'll put a picture in there. I'm not sure who of. I don't really know anybody at the moment that has breast cancer, but I know my grandmother did, but I don't have a picture of her. But anyway, some kind of frame or something to put on. You will need some vinyl, and most probably pink would be the best since it's a pink ribbon and it's, you know, pink, all about, October's all about pink. You will also need some transfer tape, weeding tools. I like these stab and grab tweezers from 143vinyl.com, but if you have some you like better, feel free to use those or other weeding tools. Now I found this on Amazon. It's called Tweaksy, and it is great. It's really like a nail polish holder, but it's great for small pieces of vinyl as you weed them out. And here is, this is a scraper tool, and it is great for burnishing your vinyl down onto your mat so that it stays pretty secure. And the last thing you'll need is a standard grip mat. It's from Nicopa. You can use if you like. These are super sticky. Cricuts are a little less sticky, but they last just about as long. All right, so let's get started with our design. All right, so it's ready for us to load the material. Now while that cuts, I'm going to just spray this with a little bit of alcohol. and just wipe it with a lint-free cloth, because we want to make sure all the dust and any oils from our fingers or whatever are not on there when we put our vinyl on. Alright, it looks like it did pretty well. So what I'm going to do now is just cut this excess vinyl off so we can use it as scraps later on. To the design here, but let's see. I'm just going to peel this off really slowly, like so. Make sure that like these words want to come up. Burnish it down really well, and then we take that off. Pull this off the mat. Remember I said these Cricut mats are pretty sticky. Okay, I'll then see if I can pull the backing off. Very slowly. Okay, so now I want to soup it up, make sure it's good and right in the middle. And there you go. We want to make sure that it sticks down to the glass really well. So one more time, we're going to burnish. And just once again pull it off slowly, and see like that bee wanted to come up. So you can just lay your tray. Make sure you're burnishing it down really well. So that was a bit tedious and time consuming, but just look how cute it turned out. And you could put somebody's picture back there or give it as a gift. Well, and give it as a gift. I think it's worth the trouble. So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. You can catch me on Facebook with questions and support for your fellow crafters. So until I see you again, happy crafting!